Part 2 of learning Qualtrics is the distribution. From the projects dashboard here, you can see that this is the survey that we started for part 1, learning how to build. Sometimes I'm asked, how do I collaborate a survey with others? So from the 3 dots, you click on the word collaborate, enter the username of the person you want to collaborate with, select that username and add. You can send them a message, and once you click OK, that message will be sent to the person. They have the ability to edit, view reports, activate, deactivate, copy, and distribute. If you didn't want them to distribute, you can uncheck that. If you don't want them to be able to edit, you can do that. If you just want them to I'm thinking you'd want them to edit in case they found grammar or something like that. But you can turn all of these on or off based on what you would like the user to be able to see. And once you click save, then when that user logs into their Qualtrics account, it will show up under shared with me. Now, all students at St. John Fisher College are given what is called a basic user type within Qualtrics. This user type allows you to go in and create and learn the tool, but it does not allow you to distribute. The process that Fisher has put in place is that your professor will contact me after you have received IRB approval, and after the professor has reviewed your survey and says it's good to go. Contact me via email and let me know that you are able to distribute. Once I receive that email message from your professor, not from you, from your professor, then I will update your permissions within Qualtrics, and that will allow you to distribute. Once you're ready to distribute, you do have to activate your survey. So again, the 3 dots, click on activate, and now the status is active. So I'm going to go back into the survey, and I'm going to go to the distributions tab. As I said earlier, you can allow Qualtrics to distribute, and or you can distribute yourself. If you use Qualtrics to distribute, the main advantage of doing so is that when you schedule a reminder and or a thank you, a specialized thank you I should say, some people do that, it's very rare, the reminder is only going to be sent to those individuals who have responded to the survey. If you use your own email program and paste a link in and send it out to maybe 100, 200, 300 respondents, in a week or so, and you notice that you need more response, you send a little reminder, you'll be spamming those people who have taken the survey. So that's the main advantage of allowing Qualtrics to distribute for you. So we have many ways that we can distribute. You can distribute via an anonymous link. So right here, we can customize this link. This can say anything. And all you have to do is select this text down here, which has the embedded HTML code directly to the survey. Right click, copy, and then boom, paste it into your email program, send it off, and you're done. That's one easy way to do it. You can use Qualtrics to distribute as well, and you can compose an email message. Now, for Qualtrics to send, it needs a contact list. So you would either have to create a list or enter them manually, and that's up to you. It depends on how many people you're sending it out to. The contact list is easy to create. Right here it's bringing me to one where I would just type it in. So I would type in somebody's email address etc. But if you had hundreds of people you were sending this to, this is not feasible. This is not the best way to work or the most efficient way to work. So I'm going to cancel this for a second. What you would do is you would go up to the top and click on contacts. And from the contacts, you would create a new contact list. And you would have to give it a name. So I'll say Learning Qualtrics Part 2. And next. And now it says, how do you want to do it? Do you want to add them from a file? Which of course it'd be what I would suggest. So let's look at the example document. It's very easy to do. Qualtrics only really needs the person's email address. So you would create a .csv file that could have someone's first and last name in it and their email address. Technically, all this file needs is just this email address. So you could import everything into an Excel file, save it as a .csv, and then upload it into here as a new contact list. Once that list has been created, and I'm going to skip this process through, once the list has been created, you can then go back to the distributions tab. So I clicked on projects, go back into my survey and click on distributions, and now I have a list that I can use. So when I click on compose email, I'll just select a list from my library because I have many. Now you get to choose when you want to send it, and you can choose how many days so you could get this ready weeks before it's ready to be sent, or you can send it now whenever you want. Put a subject in, and now you can put your message in here as well. This text is the embedded links to the survey, and that needs to stay in there, but you can enter text above it. So dear and you can type whatever you want to type in here, as much as you want, but those links have to stay. And then once you're all done, you click on send, and of course mine says send in an hour because that's what I've chose, but again, you can choose anything you want from there, and it can be customized, so it could be any date and time that you want to send it. And you click send, and off it goes. So that is how you can distribute. I'm going to hit cancel. We also have the ability to distribute via social media, and here's the social media tools that are used within Qualtrics. You have the ability for a QR code as well if that's something that you wanted to do. Most often I find that a lot of folks use the anonymous link or they use the email. So that is how you distribute your survey via Qualtrics.